Hi guys, welcome to Rusted Pistons. Dave here, and we are at Oulton Park Raceway for our track day. Getting ready for the noise test. The last time it was absolutely fine, but we had an exhaust bung in it because it was very loud and we were a bit concerned about not passing it. But the exhaust bung really affected performance. Absolutely flew through the noise test. This time we've taken the bung out and we're going to try it without, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. Got the butterflies, pre-track day butterflies. A little bit concerned about the brakes, so fitted drilled grooved discs in the week and some yellow stuff pads. And then this week I've been trying to get the pink stuff that's on the pads. They have like some sort of bedding in stuff on EBC pads. I've been trying to like get that off just gently. We're supposed to do that for about 50 miles, and then you can probably bed them in. So they recommend about 80 mile an hour to 30 mile an hour hard stops after the pink stuff's gone, which is around 50 miles. I don't think I've done quite 50 miles because it's only been 3 days, but I've been trying to get that pink stuff off. It seems like it bites so hard first time you can lock both wheels up really easily, and then second, third time it's in succession, it's quite like not very good. So slightly confused, slightly concerned about that. Here's Christopher.
Hello.
Very excited for our track day.
I'm positively excited.
I'm also positively excited. Get ready for the noise test.
Which will probably fail.
We're slightly concerned we may fail, but we have a contingency plan because we've got a bung to shove up the exhaust if need be. Absolutely nailed the noise test, so that wasn't a worry. That wasn't a concern in the slightest. Just waiting here, we're going to get a coffee.
Whatever, mate. Coffee.
So just got back from the sighting lap. Thoughts, Christopher?
Not sure where I stand with it with the rain. I think it feels a bit, I can't gauge the grip, so I think as the day draws on, hopefully we'll get our, well, I'll get my eye in. Not sure about you.
Yeah, unexpected rain shower was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, so we're going to go out with Chris first. We were racing all day long, but we're going to show 3 of Chris's best laps followed by 3 of my best laps. Now you'll see, well you'll hear that during Chris's laps we had a few mic issues, so you'll hear more wind noise and engine noise, but that was sorted out by the time we get into my laps. Okay, the pit exits in the middle of Old Hall corner, which is a fast corner, so you've got to watch out as you're coming on because there's likelihood there's some fast cars coming up. Chris is alright in this case. So he's setting himself up here for Cascade, which is this left-hander here. Drops it into third, holding the inside line as he pushes it to the outside there. This is Lakeside. Nice big lake on the other side of those trees there. And it's a good straight to really stretch the legs of the little Mazda. As he drops down, going into Island, which is a long sweeping left-hander, before you're hard on the brakes here for Shell oils. This is a banked corner. Lots of G-forces here. And you can see a little Citroen just up ahead. And this little right here sets us up for a chicane. This is Britain chicane. A little bit fast on that exit there and a bit untidy as he comes out. Okay, up the hill and down. This is a long straight that ends in Hislop chicane. So he's hard on the brakes here, catching right up with that little Citroen. Bit of tyre squeal. Closing the gap through Knickerbrook there, hitting the apex nicely, using all the track. Passing him. There's a little crest here, Deer Leap, can unsettle the car. There it is. He keeps it nice and straight there as we head into Druids, which is a double apex corner. Really tricky one. You get the first one wrong, your second one's all over the place. Okay, we have an Audi TT up ahead as we're closing down on Lodge Corner. Nice lines through there. A bit of a drag race coming up the hill. All 110 horses screaming in a little Mazda as we overtake the TT. Taking a lot of speed into Old Hall Corner here. This is a very fast corner. You've got to get it just right. And he handles it really well. Okay, the gentle right setting you up for Cascades. And we have a BMW up ahead. Holding that line nicely. Back to mashing the accelerator into the carpet. Not that we have a carpet. Dropping it to third here for Island Bend. Catching up with the BMW. Really catching up with it as we go into Shell Oils. And planting the throttle again. But the BMW's just got it. More power, pulling away in the straights. Okay, heading into Britain's here. Catching up on every corner. Back onto the straight, but he misses a gear. The BMW's extra power, it's just gone. Okay, coming down the hill, preparing for Hislop chicane again. Nicely taken. Onto the apex with Knickerbrook. And using all the track again. Up the hill. Making sure you're hitting Deer Leap nice and straight. Car can go really light here. Heading back into that tricky double apex Druids. You can see confidence is just growing. He's back on that throttle. See the cars up ahead. It's hitting that a bit fast. Big moment there, hitting the rumble strips. See if that affects the confidence it's been building. Back towards Old Hall Corner. This is that fast one. Confidence not knocked because that was quicker than the previous lap. Explaining something useful there. Back into third for Cascades. Clipping the inside and then pulling it out to the outside here. And then just mashing that throttle right down this straight. The trick is holding as much of the speed as you can through islands, which is this left here. Knocks a bit of the speed off as he goes back into third. Lining himself up nicely for Shell Oils and hard on the brakes into second. Car gets a bit squirrely there. Heading back to Britain chicane. And we have the tight left, right, hit the apex. Ooh. Just overdid the last bit, but much smoother that time. Backing off there, we've got Faster Fiesta coming through. Bit of a theme of the day here. The straights were not our friend. Through Hislops. Nicely set up for Knickerbrook. Hitting that apex, using all the track. For the climb up Clay Hill. Through Deer Leap. Little gentle one, and back into Druids. using all the track again. And hard on the brakes. See how we take this time. Much better line. It's a fantastic few laps from Chris there.
Over milked my coffee.
Okay, back on board now for my laps, and you can see we've got a little picture-in-picture there of foot cam. You can hear the sound is sorted now. Sorted the mic by this lap, so you can hear all that. Such a sweet little motor. Little twin cam 1600. Okay, I've got to keep to the right here and back off a little bit as we've got two quick BMWs coming through. Gently through Cascades and then back on it. Setting up into Cascades and using all the track again. Trying to carry as much speed as possible through islands here, just dabbing a little bit, keeping it in fourth, holding that line, and really hard on the brakes into second, as much throttle as possible without losing the back end. Hard on the brakes into second for Britain's, aggressively over those strips, powering up the hill. Once again, waving goodbye to somebody on the straights. Hard on those yellow stuff. Pads and brakes there. Backing off, bit of an unnatural line as somebody else is coming past who's faster on the straights. There were two of these. Just holding fire. Try and get relatively straight. Back on for Druids. Okay, this Atom here clearly signalling that he's going to be leaving soon, as the pits are just round Lodge here. So as he's out of the way, powering through. I'll be fitting a supercharger to this, so make sure you don't miss that. Next time we go out to Oulton Park, I want to be able to use these straights properly. Lots of speed through Old Hull Corner there. Chris just glancing at the speedo. Definitely getting in the zone at this point. Round Cascades into Lakeside. I wasn't just watching his back, to be honest. Yeah, we'll be looking for a supercharger from a BMW Mini, because I want that linear power curve. Because I just love the way it handles. I love the way the engine pulls. I just want it to be stronger. Backing off yet again. Something quicker. Hard through Britain's. faster cars powering through. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to make sure you can see the progress on the supercharger. Oh, bit of tasty oversteer there. Quick correction. Holding the revs nice and high. Yeah, I'll be documenting the supercharged build, and of course we'll be getting back on track with the extra power. Hitting those apex, using as much of the car as possible, right on the limit. I am completely in the zone at this point. Nothing else is going through my mind. Except perhaps, give me that supercharger. Bit of a lock up there. Harden those brakes. Using all the track there. Pushing the car to the limit. Chris is hanging on for dear life at this point. Twin cam absolutely singing. More speed through there than last time. Another little lock up. Okay, got a Civic in our sights here as we're heading into Britain's. Nicely set up. Just wanting that extra power on the straights. The corners so well, and at the moment this is just lowered. Lowered with Toyo Proxy tyres. Okay, he's getting the blue light, which means move over. There's a car behind you, but as you can see, he doesn't back off. Frustrating. Back into Druids. Little lock up. These brakes were fantastic the whole day. Loads of abuse. The car didn't get a rest between goes. Toyo tyres are fantastic too. Car handles really well. But next time, it'll have a supercharger and coilovers fitted. Big lock up there, going into Old Hall. Right on the limit. Closing in on a little Saxo and a Skyline. See you later, mate. Who needs a supercharger? Really pushing the little MX5 here. Neater through there than last time. Sounds good, doesn't it? Bouncing on the limiter there. Oops. Okay, keeping it straight on for dear leap. Carrying a lot of speed. Right, lock up again. Hitting that first apex, second apex. Using all the track. And unfortunately, the camera died at that point. As you can see, I was just getting more and more into the zone as those laps were passing by. I was just so focused, gutted that the camera cut out. How was that, Christoph?
That was my ears were ringing. The car left the floor about 3 times. My bottom's twitching.
Yeah, a few times. That was intense.
Yeah. I was literally gripping. My hands are killing me from gripping onto the seatbelt.
I did notice after a few hairy moments when we ran a bit sideways on that hill that comes down past the lake. Is it lakeside?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
back end started to break through. You were like,
Yeah, I was just, definitely trying to keep myself going.
oh man, that was class.
To do the drink.
It was highly enjoyable. Not sure how much of that one we got because the camera I think has gone off halfway through it, but I was like properly in the zone then. My legs were all wobbly. That was the best. That was the best run yet. Car felt great. Brakes felt great. No issues with the brakes this time. The first couple of goes I was having fading. They're looking good. That was just brilliant. That was so good. That was the most fun I've had in this car, hands down. I think we managed to get past the Civic and Skyline twice. Skyline absolutely lost us on the straights, obviously, but we managed to catch up in the corners. The car felt fantastic. Managed to get it airborne at one point. Going through the little chicane, we definitely got more than, I'd say it's probably 3 wheels off the ground. Felt like by about a foot, but probably was only a few centimetres. So we've come off, give the car a rest. We've got an empty tank. All good. Third tank of the day. What you got there, Chris?
Bit of an ice blast.
Tango ice blast. Done a good job. Right, as we're heading home, thanks for watching. The next video, I'm going to be looking at seeing how Assetto Corsa compares to the real thing, doing a bit of a side by side, using some of today's footage. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe, and I shall see you next time.
Coffee.